dear viewers, thank you for joining me today for your daily Pick a Card Tarot reading. Now, I always ask you to choose the stone that resonates with your intuition, because this is your reading. So, let's begin, and I will put the timestamps in the description box so you can find your pile quicker. And we have the quartz, yellow and white quartz here. All right, so what is your day looking like? Oh my, we have the Magician. Wonderful. Okay, good. Well, you know what? Today is a day where you really have it going on. You know, you feel fairly powerful. You're manifesting what you need to manifest. The Knight of Coins, well, he is reliable, dependable, gradually increasing his security. And whether that's money, finances, or health, whatever sources of security, he is gradually maintaining them, increasing them. He is doing great. He's doing great. And we have the Four of Wands. That's about happiness in the home environment. That's about an improved atmosphere at home. So that can sometimes be because, you know, you've cleaned the house, or you've done a little redecorating, or you've done something, but it can simply be improving the emotional climate in the house, or having some kind of get together with loved ones. So this is a day when you definitely have the power to manifest what you need to manifest. And as I say that, I feel like there's somebody out there who is beginning the day and not feeling like they have the power to manifest what they want to manifest. But you know what? You do it each time. You pull it off. And this day will be a day where you find yourself feeling more powerful than usual. If we just get going, the power starts coming in, because the universe is definitely cooperating with you as you try to do the things that give structure to your day, increase your security, and are a conduit of love for your friends, family, or yourself, for your home environment. All right, so that looks like a good day. For those of you who chose the rose quartz, we have the Lover's card, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Very interesting, very interesting. For some of you, this is about a relationship. This is about a nice, loving time or moment with somebody you're in a relationship with now, or it could be about a new relationship wanting to come in. That would be, if that's the case, that would be connected with this Ace of Swords. That would be connected with an epiphany, a revelation. Yeah. An idea, a thought. So listen today, because Spirit is trying to help you to hear. If you are open to a relationship, a new relationship, you are interested in that, today is a very good day for you to perk your ears up and listen, go with your inner leading. And maybe it says, go here after work. Maybe it says, call up this person. Maybe it says, go work out today at this time. You don't know. But in any case, go with that inner leading, because there may be an opportunity coming in. And the Eight of Wands suggests it could, things could be moving forward very quickly as well. For those of you who are not interested in a relationship right now, the Lover's card sometimes comes in as a very supernatural, very clear message of unconditional love by Spirit. Sometimes it comes in as, the love that's very personal, that feels like you're loved by a being, a hug. Oh, but this is more than a hug, because sometimes our loved ones do hug us from the other side. But I feel like this is from Source, if that's the meaning of the card for you today. And that can be filled with unconditional love for yourself, filled with love. love for other people. You're in the flow. You're in the flow today. And the Ace of Swords says that not only that, but you'll be given wisdom and guidance and insight. You're in a real spiritual flow. The way to get in that flow is sometimes to be loving, to enter the river, you know. Reach out to somebody else. Focus on being that conduit of love for someone else. Sometimes that's the way to do it as well. And then we've entered the stream. And things can move forward very quickly. We have the Eight of Wands. Sometimes some new energy can come in with that. And then we know that we have tapped into the divine. We are in it. We are in the flow. There are plenty of times that starts by focusing on someone else and how we can love them today, how we can improve their day, how we can help them feel cared for. It's a meditative thing, that focusing in a loving way on another human being. It's a meditative thing, and it is magical. Not to say that we can't focus on ourselves. We certainly can, and we should. But that is one way of entering the flow. All right. In any case, love is around you. Love is in you. Love is your birthright today. You should love yourself. You should feel that you deserve love. You should know that you are a blessing to others because you're a conduit of love, and we are all one. All right. Well, that was sort of deep. For those of you who chose this apricot agate, we have got the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Cups. All right. So the Chariot's your major arcana. So something could happen quickly today, or you're in a period of your life when something major is happening quickly. But whether big or small, something could suddenly take off, and there's real forward movement there. It demands something of you, yet it feels like it has a life of its own. This guy does not have the reins. It demands something of you, yet maybe what it demands of you is to be open to where the universe is taking you, to flow with it. There's an opportunity that's offered here. There is an opportunity. And it could be a goal for today. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but it could be a goal for today, something that is energy giving, is interesting, something that, you know, you start to feel kind of interested in, and, oh, let me think more about that, and maybe I should do that, or maybe I should move forward with whatever's happening suddenly, you know? And this, like I said, does not have to be a big thing. It really doesn't. It can be something small, but the point is, if we see it as an opportunity and not a disruption, because the Chariot can sometimes feel a bit, it can feel disruptive. Yes, it can feel kind of out of control. It can feel like, hey, I didn't ask for this. What is this? You know? But if we look on it as an opportunity and we see this as positive push forward from the universe, and for a reason, universe must have a reason for it, and we move forward, even in a small way, then that can be really important to our future. We don't even know it. See, we don't know where they're taking us. We don't know where those sphinxes are taking us. But if we look on it as opportunity, instead of, like this man is saying, I don't like it. This man is saying, I feel dissatisfied with what has gone on. I feel dissatisfied with what I have emotionally. I feel dissatisfied with the cups that I have, with the messages I have had. I feel dissatisfied with that, so I'm not taking anything new. This guy is sort of closed off. He's guarded. I think this is saying, please, if something happens, don't bring an attitude of, yeah, that's not, you know, that's another bad thing, or I don't like, or this is bound to go badly, or I'm not going to like this. Don't bring that to it. Even if you've had too much of that lately. This sudden thing is not like that. This sudden thing is an opportunity given. It brings in some push, some energy. Might not always be the most comfortable thing, but boy, it's really kind of neat to move forward. It does feel good, and especially once we get past the bumpies, you know. So I think this is saying, don't be so sure that you know what's coming in for you now will be similar to what's been. Don't be so sure of that, because the universe can really bring in a change quickly. I think that's what that's saying. Yes. And it is a spiritual card, and this is sort of a pull, you know, and Spirit is always trying to answer our requests and give us the desires of our hearts. So a lot of times it's a pull in a direction that will be good for us. For those of you who picked the green stone, the jade, we have the Emperor, the 6 of coins, and the 7 of wands. That's interesting. So, the Emperor is your major arcana. The Emperor is all about taking charge and all about doing what is right, what makes sense, what is for the greater good. You know what? There is a situation where you know you're right. You know, and it's not in a 5 of Swords kind of know you're right way. It's not in a Knight of Swords kind of way. That's a little obnoxious. It's in a 7 of Wands kind of way. It's in a, I quietly know that I know what's best for me right now. My decision is sound. I'm right. So I'm going to stand my ground, even if other people maybe don't understand it, or maybe are challenging it, or maybe are pushing against it. I'm standing my ground today because I know that's right to do. Yeah, you may have someone or someones in your environment who just wouldn't understand what it is you're doing, or they're concerned about their own wants and needs at the moment, and so they challenge you when you stand your ground and say, no, I really believe this is what I need to be doing right now. So sometimes that's others. Sometimes that's our own, you know, our own internal conflict we're kind of fighting with, where we have thoughts like, oh, I can't, you know, I can't boldly take charge and say, this is how it's going to be. You know, why not? Why not? Why not? You know, sometimes these wands are our own fears or what we imagine other people may think or say. But I think that this is a reassurance that you are a giving person, by the way. You are a giving person. You enjoy giving. You like giving. You have something to give because you have some strength. You have some internal strength. You've got something to give. You do tend to make people feel more secure with the coins, a little more secure. So because of that, sometimes maybe people are expecting things of you, or, you know, there may be, yeah, sometimes there can be people in your environment then who are not necessarily thinking of you. They may be thinking of what they need. But the Emperor is your take charge energy, your insight, your knowing that you're making the right decisions to maintain your wellness so that you can keep on being a giving person, to maintain what you have, to, you know, to maintain what you've built. So it looks like you do stand your ground today, you do take charge today, and everybody else is better off for it. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much and hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.